When you see something, say something. Alright, good day everyone. Welcome to Selective Chat with Olarewaju. And if you are just joining me on this space for the very first time, kindly hit the subscribe button so as to get notified when other videos like this drop. Let's dive into it. Welcome back. So today we are going to be discussing what I tag as when you see something, you say something. And to start with, I want to establish the fact that Nigeria as a nation is a blessed one, is a blessed nation. And over the years, the kind of environment we have created out of this blessed nation is so alarming and it's kind of ridiculous, to be very honest with you. And the thing is, on daily basis we all listen to news either on the radio or on the television or probably via social media platforms, be it WhatsApp, be it X, be it Instagram, be it Facebook, and all of those social media handles. And most of the news that we hear on daily basis are quite traumatizing. Let me put it that way, because that is how it sounds to me personally, because I don't know what it sounds to you on the other hand. The side of the coin is not the same with me and with you. So but from my own end, those kind of news, or let me say the kind of news that we've been hearing these days, are kind of traumatizing, disturbing, with so many things that makes us to doubt the future of this nation. But regardless of how it is in your own end, it is the responsibility of you and I to make sure the security of yourself and myself in the environment where we live in is guaranteed, because we never can tell what can happen in the next minute. Trust me, nobody knows what can happen in the next minute. So in your immediate environment, if you have been noticing probably any strange movement or probably any strange occurrences within your area, within where you stay as a resident in this country, please endeavor to speak out when you see things that are beyond the norm in your environment. Yes, endeavor to say something when you see things that are not the norm or the usual practice in your environment. And the most challenging part of this thing is the fact that when we see some of these disturbing news online, when we see some of these disturbing information online, the reason why most of us don't talk is the fact that we are always of the opinion that it does not concern me, probably because it has never affected you in a way or the other. But trust me, the thing is, when you keep saying something about some of these occurrences, some of these happenings around your area, it gives you that leverage of protection and security, because some of those things will, how do I put it now? Some of those things will be pushed away gradually from your environment. If it is the issue of theft, definitely it will gradually leave your environment by the time you start exposing some of the root causes of this issue of theft. And I'm just using theft as an example. Now, like I said before, most of us don't talk because it doesn't affect us. But one thing we don't know is that it is not until it affects us before we can actually voice out. By the time you wait until it affects you, you might not be able to bear the consequences of the resulting action of what you have failed to speak about from the onset. That is just the truth. So it is very important that when you see things that are beyond the normal, you say something about it. You talk about it. In your landlord's association meeting, you talk about it. Within the circle of friends that you have that you trust, say something about it so that security measures can be put in place to checkmate some of these things. At the end of everything, don't speak about evil things alone. Don't circulate evil information alone. I know probably because that is what is dominant in our area, in our environment. We tend to circulate evil information, bad information on time. My admonition to us today is that leave aside the bad news now. When you also, I'm not saying if you leave it aside and not talk about it. That is not what I'm saying. You talk about it, but let's just put that evil information aside now and let us focus on the good ones that also surrounds us. When you also see good news, when you see things that make your heart happy, make your heart merry, speak about it. When you see somebody probably doing something exceptional around you and you think it's worth it is worth saying out there that everybody can actually emulate from, or let me say everybody can actually follow that kind of step. Also speak about it. Let everybody know the good that dwells within your environment. Not only bad exists in your environment. So my conclusion is either good or bad or the ugly. Let me put it that way. When you see something, you do what? You say something. Until the next time we're going to be meeting, my name remains Awoyemi Olarewaju. Thank you for your time and God bless you. Have a lovely weekend.